Welcome to Detroit and Ford Field as we anticipate a terrific matchup in this one. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Sooners about to kick it away and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida State's offense will go to work first. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game. Because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And on this opening drive, the offense trying to be aggressive, attacking deep down the field. But they're going to have to do a better job of taking advantage of those one-on-one matchups, because that time the defense won. They were able to high point the football, creating the interception.
Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, lost the throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
What?
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he'll avoid the tackle on the slide.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Trying the left side. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time before State offensive line play wasn't good enough. They got to get that physicality, that run game, if they want to be a great program again.
He breaks a tackle. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Seminoles are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got Sippo Zilch on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he'll finish the run. Off-play action on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. 1st down here for the offense. On the run, it's Charles. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off-play action. Under fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They go to the ground. There he goes. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. At the 45 on its way. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost a throw on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
The RPO, it's complete. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Looking for a crease, it's Fleming. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. And the Noles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Under fire. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. On the run, still looking. He wants it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to... And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. There have been many... They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Sooners are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
When you're a defensive lineman, you're trying to get underneath the offensive lineman as fast as possible, dive in there and create like a pile in the backfield where the quarterback can't move his feet. Because you see the quarterback on QB sneaks, grabs the football and tries to just keep his feet moving and just try to get an inch or a yard, whatever it takes. But the defensive linemen have to do a good job of getting in the backfield.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Caught in the backfield. It's Charles. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. The Sooners decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Here's the handoff. He's now up to 75 yards rushing in this 1st half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. And the Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Noles will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Good timing on the quick out. Quick step and go. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Sooners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Now the play fake. Finds the tight end. Can't get him to the ground. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Down to 2 minutes to play in the first half, and it has been a dandy. A chance to perhaps get this game tied up before the break. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Absolutely perfect. And that'll cut this lead down to 5.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Tight end finds a soft spot. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. On target over the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. He's up to 107 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. Trying play action. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fakes the grab. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it over the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Seminoles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, the ground game. He stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll try the run. Nice move there. He did not make it a stop. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Turning it on. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
You got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it here. They're trailing now by a lot. I know there's a lot of football still to go, and I know they're on their own end of the field, but just kind of get the feeling their defense hasn't gotten a ton of stops. They may need to stay out there, and they're going to need this quarterback to make a play.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll start this drive at their own 48. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Finds his man. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And the Noles are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to be having push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles!
His defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns. They've now
and the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Charles. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Sooners need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. The play action fake. Got his man quickly. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. Grabbed over the middle. It's Charles. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Finds his big tight end.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Crosses the 45. Breaks into the open. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And the Seminoles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give and tick, 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 tick. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Going for it all. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
And the Seminoles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Man down on the play as the officials. Touchdown Seminoles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabs it in the middle. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're going to ride this running back.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Sooners come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking for the score. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us for Dave.